Hey guys, welcome to A Book in the Making. I am Diana Nostrom, and today we're going to talk about how to create additional income to your book sales. So I have 11, 11 tips for you on how you can make additional book sales, or no, additional income streams to your book sales. So I'm going to start off by I'm guessing that you have some kind of writing skills if you are an author. So I'm going to start diving into those. Before I do, I just want to say remember, if you like these tips, hit the like button. That would be amazing. And also at the end of this video, I will tell you more about how you can enter into the competition to win a $50 gift certificate in the marketing challenge that I'm running this September 2021. So let's jump into the 11 ways that you can earn more income. So the first two is within your skills as a writer. So the first one is that you could be writing texts for others. So it could be as a ghostwriter writing a whole book if that's something that you feel inclined to do. That's a lot of work, of course, but it's also great income source. Another way to do that would be to make sales slogans for people or copy for them. So email letters or writing their text for the web pages and stuff like that. So all of those different things, there's a lot of people who don't know or don't want to spend their time writing. So there's a lot of opportunity here. The other thing you can do related to your writing would be to edit. So you could edit for other people, and you need, of course, to have a certain skill, but you could also just edit for like meaning. Is this understandable? Like be the first layer of editing. So that's two things that is related to your skills as a writer. Then the next one, that's actually also, so sorry, three, you could do workshops around your writing, around how to write a book, how to start a book, how to like everything around what you've been doing. But you could also do it as a nonfiction writer. You could do it around the topic, of course, of your book, or you, as a fiction writer for that matter, you would be able to maybe do it around character development. So there's a lot of good ideas on how to do a workshop. It could be a 3-hour workshop, a full day workshop, a full week workshop. There's a lot of opportunities. Do remember, if you, well, you could do it online, but if you do rent a space, which for me, I would prefer because I also like to network and be one-on-one with people, but for this kind of thing at least. I also love being online, but no, never mind. But remember, if you do end up renting a place, remember to figure out the cost of the place. Remember to figure out, do you need to put in uh, tea and coffee and serve that within the price of whatever ticket price you're taking? Is it including lunch? All of these things, so that you remember to actually earn money on it, which is kind of the point here. So you should be able to get some money from this, so it shouldn't be all expenses, and it shouldn't be a zero either, because then you're not earning, right? Okay, that was number 3. Number 4 is merchandise. So if you have followers where you're kind of, there's a slogan, for example, or this fun little saying. In the beginning of my videos, I used to have a duck in the background. And I'm considering if I should bring my duck back. It doesn't have a name, by the way. If you have a good idea for a name for my duck, feel free to let me know. But that could be some kind of slogan or something, or maybe that's original art, so I wouldn't be able to take a picture of it and put it on the cup, but I could take a picture of my dog and put that on a cup and write "A Book in the Making with my dog" or something, and sell that as merchandise for people, t-shirts, mugs. There's a lot of great opportunities to sell merchandise. Then there's also consulting. So that's one of the things that I do. Consult on getting started on your books and planning the books, the marketing, all of these things. That's one of the things that I do. So that's an extra income, right? You could also create an app. So whatever your topic, the topic of your book is, maybe you could create an app. There are different, I have to admit, I haven't tried this. but I know there are some like base apps that makes it easier, or you could hire someone to make a specific app for you. If you want to do something that might be a bit easier, depending on your skills, it would be to make a journal or a workbook based on the book that you already published. So, for example, I am considering if I should do a workbook based on my book of taking care of yourself as a caregiver. So, some kind of book where you, or journal where you kind of, I don't know if it's a workbook or a journal yet. I haven't gotten that far, but it could be both, right? So one of them would be specific example or specific tasks that you would have to go through, and the other would be more prompt kind of things. So you could do both in to earn some extra money. And then you could do courses. So doing a course on how to take care of yourself. Oh, sorry. How to take care of yourself. Or if you're if you've written a book about paintings or how to paint, then a book about, or a workbook or a journal. Sorry, we're way past that. We're at courses now. So you can make a video course on that same topic. So how do you paint these kind of pictures? How do you paint these kind of pictures? So that could be a course. Or if you have some kind of model that you're coaching with, you could do a coach, and it could be, or coach, wow, a course. That could be a course where it's just something you record, and then it's just there and people can buy it and you don't have to participate. Or it could be a course where you're saying, okay, this is a 6-8 week course. There are some pre-recorded videos, but I'm also available on Discord or on, I don't know, Teams, not YouTube probably, but Zoom or Facebook or wherever it is that you want to have people come and hear whatever it is you have to say. So I would maybe suggest doing once a week. You could do like a coaching session. So this everyone together. Wow, the word escapes me. Group coaching. Wow, that wasn't that hard. Whew. Okay, so it's past my bedtime again today. Okay, so the next thing you could do is to start um, a Patreon kind of thing. So a support slash membership where people pay you something every month to get something extra. So for me, I just started a membership on Buy Me a Coffee where you can go. I have linked the in the description if you want to see what it's all about. So what you do is, as of now, it's $5 for the first 20 people will sign up to that low price. And then every time I send out an author interview, which is coming soon, they're starting to come, then you will get extra on those interviews. So by being in that group and paying that amount, you will get something extra from me. So it's the same thing for you. And oh, by the way, one of the things you get by signing up is a shout out in one of my videos. So thank you, Monica, for signing up. I am so happy to have you in that membership. I look forward to sharing a lot of amazing, amazing content with you and all of the other people who are going to be in that. So the thing about trying to figure out how can you give extra value to your customers or your readers, it could be that you are the things that didn't get into your book, or it could be that every time you publish something, they get it a week before, they get access a week or two before. Or it could be that you always post little snippets of your life in there, depending on what fits into your category and your kind of area of expertise and what you want to share as well. Because there's also a line between, or not a line, maybe, well, also maybe a line, but you need to figure out kind of how much of yourself do you want to share. I'm a really open person, actually. So I've shared a lot of our story, my husband's story in the book. So how much of that would be in a membership if I made that towards my book. But how much of you do you want to give away? How much of your content do you want to give away in this one? You're not really giving it away because it's behind a paywall, so you're actually selling it. And that's kind of the point. So you can do something where it's a low price or a high price. It's kind of up to you, but it's an idea for extra income. Then there are, of course, number 10, speaking gigs. So I do speaking gigs based on my book. I go to groups of caregivers and talk to them about how to take care of themselves. I do a 2-hour speaking engagement, and then I get paid for that. So that's amazing, and that's a lot of cold calling to start off. But when you get more known, people will start to contact you, and then it will get easier and easier, and you would be able to probably take a higher and higher price. And also depends on how you diversify your income, of course. The last one on the list is write more books and sell more books. And it might seem a bit strange, but the thing is, when you write more books, you have more ways to reach people. So, for example, if I wrote 2 more books, I would refer to my 3 books then in each book, so that I could hopefully sell more books. And actually, I want to give you a little bonus tip. You could also start affiliate. So if you have a podcast, if you have YouTube channel, if you have a blog, you can do affiliate, and you can do that by sharing other people's things and get money from when people buy what it is that you're selling for other people. So let's say that I have a course that I'm selling and you choose to be an affiliate for me. That means that whenever someone buys a course from me, that customer comes from your website, I will pay you. Did I say that right, or was it the other way around? I hope you get the point. If not, then let me know in the comments. I'll try and explain it better in another video. So that's also a way to do it. So think about and I would say, don't go out and do everything at once. Choose. So which ones fit your personality the best, because those are also the ways that are going to be easier for you to actually sell. So I wouldn't be able to sell editing, for example, really, because I'm not really, I can read through something and say this doesn't really read well for me, but I'm not an editor. I'm definitely not an app development type, but I am a YouTuber, and I am someone who has a membership, and I am someone who's doing consulting. So figure out, how do you want to kind of match your setup so it works best for you and create that extra income. So let me know, how do you want to do it? And I look forward to hearing that. And talking about commenting, remember that we're still running on the 30-day challenge. So 30-day marketing challenge. So if you want to join, it's never too late. Well, it will be too late when we get to the end of the month and go into October 2021. It's too late. But for this month, it's not too late. You will, for each time you share something that you've shared, you will get an entry. So max one a day, but you can get an entry into the competition of a $50 gift card. I can hear that I need to explain that a bit better. So what you need to do is, in the comments, let me know what you have shared today on social media, on YouTube. You maybe shared a podcast, you maybe shared a blog post or a post on Instagram, on Facebook. As long as it's not a closed group, it needs to be somewhere that we can go in and see it. Let us know what you shared, why you shared it, and where you shared it. And then if you want to be absolutely certain, send me an email at challenge@Lundnordström, LUNDNORDSTROM.com, with a link to it, because then you get an entry into the competition. I am actually, this is the 6th day that I am, as you might know, that I'm online and or doing these lives, and I actually think it's amazing. And my goal is, of course, to give you even more value, but also reach more people and get better. So, for example, not keep hitting the microphone or stand or the filter thing here, but it's also getting better at prepping, getting better at not saying getting better. So I have all of these small goals that I want to reach, and I'm just working at them one at a time and figure out how do I do this optimally for me. So in these 30 days, hopefully you will be able to see a progression in how good was my video on the 1st of September, how good is the video on the 30th of September. And then I've learned a lot that I can take with me, and I hope you can do the same. That I'm probably not never gonna learn. um, but I really hope that you can take that with you also, that by creating content each day for 30 days, then you can get better and figure out what works, what doesn't work, what kind of thumbnails, if you're doing YouTube, is working, what kind of topics, if you're doing posts on Instagram, on Facebook, which do you get more interaction with? All of these things, figure out what's working for you and your audience and let me know. It would be amazing. I love hearing from you because that way, one, I get to know you better. Two, I might be able to learn something from you. So I would love, love, love to hear what you have to say. And a little side note, if you share a link in the comments, I do experience this, and there's no comment attached to it that makes sense, I will delete that comment because I don't want any spam. So let me know what is your post. What did you share today on social media? And remember that even if you haven't been with me for the first 5 days, start now. And the more you comment, the more videos from now on and forward you comment on, the more interest you have into the competition of a $50 gift certificate, even though the real price is actually you getting better at whatever it is that you are doing and hopefully gaining more fans. So that's it for today. I hope you liked it. And if you have any other amazing ideas on how to create additional income, I would love to know. That was a lot of things I would love to know. Just write whatever makes sense for you. Answer whatever makes sense for you. Remember, in the comments, buy me a coffee if you want to support. $5 as of now, if you're between the first 20. So have an amazing day. Bye.